Hey there, welcome to Unit 6 of IDT 3600. Before we start on the topic for this unit, I want you to think about what has been the most challenging and least challenging aspect of the assignments. It is often useful to reflect and spend time reflecting on things that are going well as well as things that are going poorly, so that you can make some changes perhaps to the way that you study or work, the time that you spend. You can perhaps make some changes now. We still have plenty of assignments left, and if you need to make changes, now is a good time to do it so that you can work the most effectively, make the best use of your time, and be the most successful that you can be in this course. So if you are having challenges and difficulties, what can you do to make those aspects of the course easier? And if you're not sure how, you can perhaps post in discussion and ask for help from your classmates. Similarly, if there are aspects of the course that you find easy or are most comfortable with, perhaps you could create a post in discussion and share what you are doing that makes that part easy for you. So, for this aspect of the course, we're going to look at interactive whiteboards. What is an interactive whiteboard or smartboard? Well, just think of it as a really large iPad or tablet fixed to the wall. Lots of schools now are using interactive whiteboards. Not only does it help teachers present information, it is a hands-on way in which students can interact with different programs. There are a couple of videos that I have chosen to show different ways in which educators are using interactive whiteboards. The first one is a smartboard used in an elementary school with students with special needs. You can access this video at this link, and I will share that below this video. There's a second video in which students are using the smartboard or interactive whiteboard in a high school classroom setting. So these two videos show a spectrum of ways in which classroom teachers are using smartboards. This interactive whiteboard activity is just one of many that are on the internet. What is a great idea if you've never used a smartboard before and have access to perhaps an iPad? You can open this activity because it requires you to touch the screen, and it gives you an idea of the potential for smartboards by interacting with it. If you volunteer in a school that has a smartboard, it's a great idea to spend some time interacting with the software so that when you are called to use it, you feel a little bit more comfortable than if you've never used it before. So for this unit's activity, you're going to look for 10 different examples of whiteboard activities that are aligned with your standard. Okay, you're going to list the name, you're going to list the URL, and also you're going to give a description. Now, I created a tutorial on how to create tables within a Word doc that you may find useful before starting this activity. A tip: if you have a URL that's particularly long, you can shorten it by using a tiny URL. You just have to search for shorten URL. Your URLs must be live, which means that they are a active hyperlink, which means that I can click on the hyperlink and I can go to it. Also, if you notice that there is uniformity within my table, the title text is all uniform and the information text also is all uniform. Now, in my example here, I've written list the website, list the complete URL, and give a brief description. Your own table should not include that. That's just information I'm giving to you. This is the assignment rubric, how you will be graded. You can access this in Dropbox. Two things to remember. You must upload this to your Weebly portfolio. You must create a reflection in your Weebly portfolio page. and you must submit two things to Dropbox. One, a link to your Weebly portfolio page. You should have that document from previous assignment, and also the Word document. So you have two things that you're doing with your Weebly and two things that you are uploading to your Dropbox. As always, if you have any questions, let me know, and good luck.